Hi, I am super excited that you are doing the ChaLean Extreme Workout Program. This, by far, is my favorite workout program, and it's because of all the results I got. If you are not familiar with my story, I have been in health and fitness for over 7 years before I became a coach or did my first Beachbody workout program. And I was a personal trainer and a fitness instructor, and I felt like where I was at was okay, and that was as good as it was going to get. Then I had my first baby, ChaLean Extreme just came out, and I decided to do the program. And I was blown away by the results. Blown away. Like, I was just floored. I had a flatter stomach, toned arms, toned legs, better shape, smaller pant size than I'd ever been in. And I was just shocked. I was so excited about the results. I just wanted to share with more people. And that's how my journey as a coach got started. I've done this program after every baby that I've had, and I've gotten even better results. And I still continue to do this program. Now, I do other Beachbody workout programs as well, and I do like them, but this is by far my favorite. This is my bread and butter, and this is the one that I'm most passionate about. This is my baby that I like to take time out to really explain some tips and tricks to you to help you get the most out of this program that you're gonna do today. Well, over the next 90 days, I guess I should say. So I have 5 things that I wanna cover with you today to help make this experience the best for you and to get the best results possible. All right, number 1, this is all gonna be about the information that you got in your book. First thing, if you got the DVDs and if you actually bought the DVDs instead of doing it on Beachbody On Demand, you got this book right here. It's called The Fitness Guide. I need you to get this book out, okay? We're gonna talk a lot about this. If you did this on Beachbody On Demand, okay, if you're streaming it, you still have access to this. You're gonna go to your Beachbody On Demand, you log into your Beachbody account, Beachbody On Demand, go to ChaLean Extreme. On the right-hand side, you are going to see a list. It's just gonna say like FAQs, fitness guide, calendar, worksheets, different things like that. This is the fitness guide, okay? The whole thing is on a PDF on Beachbody On Demand. You do not have to print the whole thing. Today, I'm going to tell you what it is that you need to know. Now, if you have this book, you'll see that mine is spiral bound. Okay, yours is not. This is the first thing and the best tip I can give you. Go to Office Max for less than $5. They will cut the binding and spiral bound this for you. Best thing I ever did, okay? Because in here, I'm gonna show you, there's some workouts where you're gonna need to write notes and write down your weights. And if you don't have it spiral bound, that book just keeps flipping shut on you and it's so annoying. So go to Office Max, $5, get spiral bound. I also had the front of mine laminated because I was using this in the gym. I was taking it and teaching classes with it, and I still use it all the time. So I got mine laminated to keep it nicer. You don't have to, just an option, all right? But that's the first thing. This is the fitness guide. Get it on Beachbody On Demand. Again, we'll go through a little later. I'll tell you specific pages that you need to do. So that's the first thing. The second thing I want to talk about is the calendar, okay? This is super important. So if you are on Beachbody On Demand, you have 2 options to get the calendar. On the right-hand side, it'll just say calendar. You can print that off if you want. If you do it through the fitness guide, if you download the fitness guide, it is pages 34 through 36 that you need for the Beachbody On Demand. Okay, let's look at Burn 1. Okay, so this is the calendar for Burn 1. There are 3 phases in this program. You've got Burn, Push, and then Lean is the one after that, okay? Here's what I need to show you. Workouts 1, 2, and 3 are all of your weight lifting days, all right? The ones that have 1s, 2s, and 3s are your weight lifting days. They all cover different body parts, so you do not want to skip them, all right? And then the other 2 days are your cardio days. So if you notice, in between your weightlifting days is either a rest day or a cardio day. And that's on purpose because you don't want to have to lift heavy weights 2 days in a row. You need 24 hours for your muscles to recover. Now, if push comes to shove and 1 week you have to do that, no big deal. But as a whole, in between your weightlifting days, you either need to plan a rest day or a cardio day. All right, now, and if you need to move your rest day and put a cardio day here and then make one of these your rest day, then that's fine, okay? However you want to organize it, but every other day you can be doing your weightlifting days, all right? Now, your cardio days are the burn intervals and burn it off. Burn intervals is actually lower weight, lots of rep, all right? And you're intermixing that with some cardio, and burn it off is totally cardio. Now, these 2 cardio days are the same throughout the entire 90 days. Now, those get a little boring, I'm not gonna lie. After a while, you're doing the same ones for 90 days. So, if you have another workout program, if you have PiYo, if you have Turbo Fire, if you have 21-day fix, put in those cardio days. Like, you can swap out these 2 cardio days and put in your cardio days. If you've got Beachbody On Demand, you can pick any cardio. Like, I usually did Turbo Fire when I do this for my cardio, or I'll do PiYo because it's a good stretching workout and I feel like it helps my muscles recover quicker. So I would either do, I would try these, make sure you do these, but as you go on through the program, do Turbo Fire, do PiYo, and the Turbo Fire, I would do Turbo Fire 30 or the HIIT workouts. The HIIT workouts are high interval intensity training. Now, for those of you who have the DVDs, on one of your DVDs, you will actually have one of the Turbo Fire HIITs that you can do instead of these, okay? So that's talking about these. Now, when you talk about how many days a week, this program is 5 days a week. I'm hoping you can do 5 days a week, okay? That's a really good, I feel like it's realistic, something you can stick to. But let's say for some reason you can't do 5 and it's a busy week and you could only do 4. I don't want you skipping the 5th day, okay? You need to do the 5th workout of that week the next time you work out. So what I actually do is I don't have it up here, but I print out a blank calendar from the internet and I write in my workouts on a blank calendar because mine don't always follow this like perfectly. Do you know what I mean? So I'll write week 1, burn 1, and then I'll go through my 5 days. So it might go into a second week. Then whenever I start this again, I write week 2. All right? So you're gonna go through burn 1, 2, and 3. You've got to do those 4 times before you can move to the next phase. So you're gonna do those 4 times before you move to the next phase. And as a quick side note, after every phase, take pictures and measurements. And I'll explain about those more later, but take pictures and measurements after every phase, okay? Then you're gonna go to the next phase, and this is push. Okay, that's everything to do with the calendar. Number 3, I wanna talk about the workout specifically. In the burn phase, you are gonna be doing an upper and a lower exercise at the same time. You are gonna be doing 10 to 12 reps. And I'm gonna go later in my book and I will show you right here. So if you have the book, this is page 52. And for those of you who have Beachbody On Demand, in the fitness guide, this starts at page 52. You wanna print page 52 to 80, I think it is, to 82. Yeah, 52 to 82, okay? Those are the pages you wanna print to get all the workouts. The reason why I suggest doing this, again, okay, so if you're gonna go through Beachbody On Demand, take this to Office Max, take the PDF, send them an email of it, tell them to print those pages, have them spiral bound it for you so you can have it easy access, all right? Or have them hole punch it and you can put it in a binder. But I highly, highly suggest having this because writing down your weights is key. Now, if you're on Beachbody On Demand, they also have something called worksheets on there where it just lists the exercise and you can track your weights. I personally don't like that as well because I like to see the pictures and I like to know what they're doing. And as you can see here, I wrote down notes. So every time I go through to do it, I write down like what she did so that way I can kind of read this as I go back through it. This way too, as you go through this, you'll get used to it. You can read your notes. You'll be able to get through the workouts sometimes a little quicker. And that helps. All right, so the burn is 10 to 12 reps, and you're gonna do an upper and a lower at the same time. And here's the kicker. You're only doing 1 set. You're only doing 1 set. You have to lift heavy enough that by the end of 12 reps, you could not lift anymore, all right? At the end of 12 reps, you could not lift anymore. The idea is to fail between 10 and 12 reps. So if you do this, when you first do it, you're gonna kind of have to guess a little bit, but always pick up a heavier weight than you think you can do, always, because you're stronger than you think you are. And if you can get to 12 reps and you could have done 2 or 3 more, then in your book, next time you need to write down what weight you're gonna do next time, okay? Because you need to be lifting heavier weights. The big thing with this is heavy weights, slow reps. That is what's gonna build muscle. And as a woman, you will not get bulky, I will promise you. You'll get toned and lean. Women's muscles get smaller, tighter, and leaner. Men, because they have more testosterone, will get size when they do this program, okay? So you wanna make sure that you're doing 10 to 12 reps, make sure you're getting to failure. Okay, every circuit has 9 exercises in it. In the burn circuit, the last 3 exercises will have a get extreme phase, which means you'll take one body part, you will go super, super slow with your exercise, and you will get extreme and just like exhaust the muscle, all right? So that's in burn circuit. Now, when you go to the push circuit, that's month 2. When you go to the push circuit, you're only doing one body part at a time, and you're doing only 6 to 8 reps. So you're totally maxing out. So for example, like your bicep curls, 15 to 20 pounds probably, all right? Yeah, it's crazy. You're thinking, that's a lot. But no, so in the push circuit, you're gonna do 6 to 8 reps, and you're going to max out, and you're only doing one body part at a time. Now for that circuit, for that phase, the last 6 exercises, you're gonna be doing an extreme phase, or extreme, that get extreme kind of set. Now with burn and push, your workouts are probably gonna be about 35 minutes, all right? When you go into the lean phase, that's month 3, you're doing an upper and a lower body together again. So you're gonna go back to 10 to 12 reps. Hopefully failure is at between 10 to 12 reps. But you're doing an extreme phase after each workout. So these workouts are more like 40, 45 minutes. But that's why it's good to take notes and write them in the book, because that way, when you're going through it again, sometimes you can go past her instruction again and you can save yourself a little bit of time. But do not compromise about going slow with these workouts. You have to move slow with these workouts to get the maximum effect. All right? And she's a great trainer. She will explain all of this in the videos. You will love her. She's awesome. But seriously, follow her lead and follow her commands. The other thing I want to talk to you really quick is about the weights that you're going to use. Now, if you bought the DVDs, it comes with a resistance band. You can use it. There is a DVD that shows you how to use the band for all the exercises, and it's okay. I highly recommend that you get free weights. And in the burn and then the lean phase, I recommend 8s, 10s, 12s, and 15s. For the push phase, you're gonna need at least 20, if not 25 or 30 for your legs. I know you're thinking that's a lot, right? But I can squat 30 pounds in each hand. If you look at me, my legs don't look overly muscular. It's how my legs got toned, all right? So don't be afraid of the heavy weights. Now, buying all those separate weights is a lot of money. So what we did first is if you go to Amazon, you can Google Power Blocks. And we got the set, they have all kinds of sets, but we got the sets that start at 6 pounds, goes to 24 pounds, and it changes in increments of 3 pounds. And I think we got that for about $170. All right, so it's not terrible, and you have all of those weights. Now we've upgraded to the Bowflex, which those are like more expensive, but we got them as a gift, so that was a blessing. But so I would totally recommend the investment in the weights, because if you're not gonna use this program to the fullest, you're not gonna get the fullest results out of it. So I highly recommend that you look into the weights, figure out what is gonna work for you financially, and do that. Okay, number 4, I need to tell you what to expect from this program. First of all, as a woman, you're gonna want the scale to move. And I'm going to tell you right now, the scale is probably not gonna move like you want it to in this program. Okay, I have to tell you that up front, because here's what's more important. You wanna lose fat, right? Okay, you don't wanna lose weight, you wanna lose fat. But what this program is going to do is going to replace your fat with muscle. The scale cannot tell you the difference between fat loss and muscle loss, or fat loss and muscle gain, I guess I should say. So this whole program is about changing your body composition, taking away the fat, but adding muscle to make you tighter, leaner, and have a higher metabolism. That's what got me in smaller clothes. So here's what I recommend. First, you must take pictures and measurements. You must when you start. So if you, in your fitness guide, it tells you how to take the measurements. If you're on Beachbody On Demand, you want to go to page 41. Oh, this is also in the fitness guide, but you want to go to page 41 in that fitness guide. That tells you how to take your measurements. You need to take your measurements. I recommend taking your measurements after every phase. So take them in the beginning, after burn, after push, after lean. You also want to take pictures. Take front, side, back, roll up your shirt to see your belly. You don't have to share these with anyone, but you need to see them, Because I will tell you, month 2, the push month, it's notorious for me for the scale not to change the entire month. Yeah, when I do this program, I don't get on the scale every week. I weigh myself once a month, and I look at my pictures and I look at my measurements, because you want to see how your body composition is changing from fat to muscle. You can only do that through pictures, measurements, and looking at the scale as well, but it's got to be only one of the combinations. So you must take pictures and measurements every 30 days or after every phase, depending on how long it takes you to get through the phase. And I can't have you freaking out because you want to throw out the scale because it's not moving. You cannot use that as a measurement of your progress. So just remember that muscles burns fat, keep with it, and you can do it. Okay, the last thing I need to talk to you about is food. And you will be so hungry while you're doing this program. I'm not even kidding. Especially in the second month, the push phase, you will be so hungry all the time. You have to fuel your body correctly. So let me tell you a couple things. First, you need to get in about 20 grams of protein within an hour after your weightlifting days. I do it after every workout, but especially with your weightlifting days, within an hour. Now, you can use your Shakeology if you want. Depends on what you're using your Shakeology for. I actually started doing the Beachbody Recover formula. I get the chocolate. It also comes in orange, but seriously, it tastes so good. And I am super picky when it comes to I can't eat things just because they're healthy. I have to like them. So the Beachbody Recover is what I got. I got it in chocolate. You mix it with 8 ounces of water. You shake it up in a shaker cup. You drink it and you're done. It's amazing. So I do that after every workout. Then I take my shower. Then I get the girls up. And then I drink my Shakeology for breakfast. Because what was happening is I would drink my Shakeology, and because my metabolism, my muscles were eating it so quickly, I was hungry again within an hour. And then I would eat something else and I'd be hungry again because I wasn't getting enough protein right away for my muscles to reabsorb that and to use that. So within an hour, you need to have 20 grams of protein. Now, you're going to be hungry more throughout the day. You need to make sure you're making healthy choices. Now, this nutrition guide that came with ChaLean Extreme, it's good. You can download it. You can get some recipes. But it's not, I would say, the most convenient. I, by far, wholeheartedly believe in the portion fix containers. It's been the only thing that's worked for me that I've stuck with for years now, and it's gotten me the best results with my nutrition because it teaches me every day how many fruits, vegetables, proteins, and carbs, and everything that I need. Now, if you got Beachbody On Demand, you might have already gotten the containers. Some of you might already have 21 Day Fix and have the containers. That's great. If not, let me know, and I can give you some information on them, or if you want to get them. But that food guide is what I would follow with ChaLean Extreme. So figure out what nutrition calorie bracket you're in, and you may need to bump up if you're more hungry. Find out what other containers that you get. Now, if you have questions about the containers, I have a whole nother video on how to use the containers. If you're on Beachbody On Demand, make sure you look at the Fixate, because in there's a Containers 101 episode that Autumn has done, and then there's all kinds of cooking recipes and everything on Fixate that you can get and download and use. I also have a list of meals, 21 meals that are healthy, that are normal, that are kid-friendly. If you do not have those, I will give you those as well. Okay, that is everything. Thank you so much for sticking with this video. I hope you have amazing results. I know you will have amazing results if you stick to the program, if you stick to your eating, and I cannot wait to see your results. So I want to help you every part of this journey. I am here. You are welcome to be in all of my accountability groups until you finish your 90 days. And I want to see your progress every month, every time you finish a phase. I want to see how you're doing. So please make sure to reach out to me, and I will be in touch, and you guys have a great day. Bye.